It's noon and October 14th, about 23 degrees I'd say, and we're here at Frontenac Park walking Tetsmine and Gibson Lake loops today. So I'm not sure if this is the final decision yet that we will do the challenge, but we're going to get these two under our belt, and then we'll have slide as well, and then we'll have to make the decision. So we're just at the connection of Tetsmine with the Gibson Lake loop. Now we're going to head west up the north side of Gibson and then around the whole loop. And then we have to retrace this section again later to make sure we get the whole loop. And then we'll be going on to the Tetsmine loop after that. So now 9 kilometers around Gibson Lake loop. It's about 25 and actually quite humid. We're sweating pretty good. So it's 1:30 in the afternoon, still a beautiful day. We just got on the real full-fledged Gibson Lake loop a few minutes back, and now we're heading north along the eastern section of the trail. This Gibson Lake trail is 9 kilometers and the Tetsmine is 10, so we'll be doing theoretically about 19 kilometers today. So it's a fairly long hike when you combine the two. It's 3:10 and we're back at the shared section of Gibson Lake and the Tetsmine Lake Loop. Now we just have to do the shared piece again, which is probably about 3 or 4 kilometers. Then we're on Tetsmine. And then we're going to finish that up, which is probably another 6 or more kilometers. 3:37, and we just finished the shared section of Gibson and Tetsmine. Now we're back on Tetsmine full time to the end. My eBird app says we've done over 13 kilometers, so we should only have 6 or so more to do theoretically. But sometimes this 6 can seem quite long, so we're all sweating pretty good. But that's the joy of hiking. Sweat until your back breaks and your heart cracks. That's the purpose of hiking. This is an interesting little elm woodland growing on the almost barren granitic rock, just a few inches of soil. But all these little young trees are elm, and they're all about the same age, it looks like, when you look around. They have a tough life here, so they probably don't grow very quickly. One of my favorite sections of Tetsmine, walking along the molten gorge here. See, it's a drop of probably 50, 60 feet on each side down into the gorge, which is filled with a swamp habitat. Basically a nice little knife edge ridge you walk along here. It's really only knife edge on the right side. The left side isn't too precipitous, but very pretty to walk along here. There's the wetland down in there. Basically a shrub swamp. So we've come down the gorge and we're just approaching the outlook here. There's a high lookout at the end of this gorge trail. And then we have to go down the steep side and then start heading north back towards the Kingsford Dam, where we started the hike today. eBird app says I've walked 15 kilometers roughly, and it's 4 o'clock. So according to the math, we might have 4 kilometers left to make it up to 19 kilometers for both trails. Here we are at the lookout. Unfortunately, it's getting pretty grown in, and you can't see off of here too easy. Quite steep. Good drop, probably 100 feet or more. Here we go down from the top of the outlook. There's a little rope here that you can just use to steady yourself down this section. So we're now heading north on Tetsmine back towards Kingsford Dam, and I think we have about 3 kilometers or so to go. And to do this, we have to cross a series of east-west ridges. So it's all up and down, sideways for the first 2 or 2.5 kilometers, I think. So it's a bit slow. Making our way over these ridges back towards Tetsmine Dam, or Kingsford Dam. It's very pretty through here, but lots of up and down. Here's where the particularly beautiful part here with this big boulder sitting here. I guess it's actually the bedrock, but it looks like a boulder. Size of a house. And a lot of nice rock outcrops in here. It's a good thing I had that training for going up Mount Everest a few years ago. Long, ship-shaped outcrop. Go up beside it here now. Well, we're in the final kilometer. We're descending down to campsite 11, and I don't know if my ankles are going to hang on or not. They might just crumble apart before I get down this hill. Diane's struggling behind me. It's been another rough one. 19 kilometers of this up and down torture. Oh, geez. Just approaching 5 o'clock, or it is 5 o'clock by now. I guess it's after 5. And it's going to be 19K, I think, by the time we get out of here. How's it going? Well, we've been walking for 5 hours and 40 minutes. Just coming out to Kingsford Dam. My tracking app said 19.2 kilometers. So it's a good thing we're here because my legs or feet start giving out. So it's been another bit of a brute of a hike. Now, we didn't have to combine these two trails together. We just like to come here and do a few trails at a time, so we don't have to come here so often if we're going to do this challenge. So that's 2 more down, including slide that we did the other day.